Welcome to this match of Mechabellum. You can see here I'm fighting against another Chinese player and my options. Cost control, speed, fortified, and supply. And look at those, I was between supply and speed. I do like speed. Speed's good for aggro. And it's kind of an aggro build here. You have spiders and crabs. For my opponent, end up going for Rhino with voids and sledges, and he's a Chinese player. He's going to be standard. It's how they play. You will hardly ever see a Chinese player go aggro. And here, crab right in front of the tower, so this turret will get stuck into my crab and do nothing. You can see me leaving space here besides the spiders between crabs, so I can put crawlers. Let's quick deploy. Also, this player is even higher MMR than the last Chinese player I faced. Good, I'm now facing higher MMR player. It was usually throwing me against a lower MMR compared to mine. And I accept any fight, so I won't refuse if I am going against a very low MMR player or if I'm going up against a very high MMR player. And actually, I looked after I said that in the last video that I was in a 8-win streak. I was actually in a 9 victory win streak. Now, after this game, I will be in a 10. I will show it at the end. You can see it if you click on your icon. But here you can see, standard, but he divided his army, so yeah, good for me. I'm facing less on this side. And only lost my crawlers, even this crab managed to survive. Very low HP. And now he's going for my tower here, while I go for his second tower. Let's speed this. You can see his big units turning, his crawlers are going for my next tower, but I will get a tower debuff, kill everything here, and then only the crawlers to deal with. It do get a level, but he's not going to grab crawler level. No levels here, but my crabs got a lot of experience. Here, mass-produced sledge is good, but when I am going aggressive like this, not that good. It's more a defensive tech. Defensive card, not tech. Extended range phantom is also good. Mass-produced worm I don't like. It should be 20% reduction, not 30. Rhino gets 20, and it cuts the price by half. This one, it's only a 1/4 reduction in price, and it reduces more the attack and HP, so very bad card. End up going for shield airdrop. It's useful. It will protect me against missiles here and be annoying for the opponent. Opponent, I think it will skip. Let's see. Yeah, skip. You see me grabbing one marksman because, yeah, I lack anti-air. So I needed something to deal with air. Sewed the wall here, kept the turret because it's been useful. Opponent going for hounds, and incendiary bomb is on the tech, so yeah, danger. You see me putting crawlers here because I want to pull units on this side, and looking, it was only pulling part of those crawlers, so I should be able to win the fight here. Shield here. Won't do much because I'm advancing way too fast, but it protects me against missiles. So here, one void eye was also pulled. Fight here, I am still winning, although poor crab got killed. Here, my crawlers are winning. He was going to destroy this turret, but thanks to the debuff, the turret managed to kill the void eyes. And another victory for me, he's already below 3000. And here we have enforcements. Quite a few choices, but In my case, Phoenix could be useful, it's a fast unit, and Wasp can be very useful. They are really annoying, and it's level 2 Wasps. So Wasp will be my choice, and I will put it on this side. So this diagonal here is very unprotected, and with my pull here, I expect to pull his units and my Wasps go and get the tower. That was my plan here. Also, Mustangs, because he could also get Wasps and use on this side, so I had to grab something to protect and also protect my tower in case he go for a deep flank. Which I wasn't expecting. He's looking like he's going to play very defensive. Let's quick deploy here. You see me grabbing crawlers and putting here too, so I can pull units. I even put a little more forward to pull more units and then put something else, but yeah. Look at what my opponent is going for. He also grabbed the Phoenix, so he has some anti-air. But factory, not Hound 4, but Hound 3 factory. This one's going even faster for a factory, but my plan worked. Power the buff, and look at the HP of his factory. It's getting killed by crawlers and the crabs here and the spiders. Everything was hitting the factory. And factory dies. So his Hound 3 factory was obliterated. And that's a lot of damage. Already below 2000. Now he gets his Rhino from the specialist, so he gets his power spike. I do get a deployment because he was going to do something about my Wasps here. Why not change them from the other side? So now I'm advancing here, which I didn't expect him to put anything to do with Wasps. He has some anti-air, but not enough. I also put another Wasp in here. So I'm giving him a lot of air trouble. And I also unlocked Abyss, because it's my preferred choice to go when my opponent go factory. Because I won against the factory. But the factory will outscale medium units. So I prefer to get something that can deal with it, definitely. So Abyss unlocked. I can't buy it on this round, but I can buy on the next one. So now let's see what my opponent is doing. Mustangs. Mustangs here to deal with the Wasps that were coming. And a second factory. So yeah, I don't quite have the DPS to kill 2 factories. Especially without the debuff here, which I could have let the Wasps here. I would have grabbed the buff again, because these Mustangs were delayed by my crawlers. So yeah, maybe if I left the Wasps here, I would be able to win this round. I will get our debuff here from my deep flank Wasps. One factory. But where is my ground? Everything is dead, and there is 2 Mustangs that went on this side and are being pushed by the factory and staying safe. They killed all the other Mustangs, but those 2 are killing all my Wasps. Very annoying. Managed to kill 1 Mustang, but yeah, 1 Mustang left, and it managed to kill everything. So took some damage, but everything's fine. I did spend 350 to unlock the Abyss, and it was kind of a wasted money. For that round at least. You can see me skipping. I already have a deployment. And Abyss. So now I have something that can do a lot of DPS and kill those nasty factories. Range for my spiders, because I don't want them to get too close and get killed before they manage to kill the shaft. Although it's risky here, because they could get stuck to the factories. But if they do, my Abyss will probably be stuck into it too and kill them. So that was my thinking here. Also, my shield's back. I'm throwing the shield here to make this flank even more annoying. go for quick deploy so we can see what my opponent is doing. Another spider, I will put it here because I was expecting my opponent to get more chaff. But he switched the factory, he grabbed the deployment from the offers. Switched the factory to this side. Go deal with the flank. The shield will help a little here. He also put wasps and AA wasps. So that's his answer against my air threat. He decided to not invest into more Mustangs and go for wasps to protect. Also, explosive factories. So now he has very good chaff clear. Shield arriving here. Thankfully it will survive. You can see the crawlers leave the shield, and the shield is still here. And my wasp managed to kill his wasps. At least most of his wasps. There is wasps coming here, but it's a level 2 tower. My Abyss dealt with the factory on this side. Now it's dealing with air units, which are being a problem. Wasps being a problem. But thanks with the marksman helping too, everything dealt with, and now it's just a factory, and it can't shoot up. It even got the tower with the beam. Now only a few wasps on this side. And I should be able to do quite a bit of damage. Abyss alone is 500. 2 spiders. So 9, and with the marksman, 1000 in damage. And he didn't manage to destroy the tower. So my opponent is at 700 HP. Let's hound it up. And here more reinforcements. And out of those units, Raiden is also a good answer to factory. If you have ionization, which I do, but I don't need it, I rather have an Abyss here. So my choice here will be Typhoons. It can deal with chaff, it can deal with wasps. And I decided to put it on this side. And go for his tower. If he don't switch a factory for this side, he's going to lose his tower. You also see me going for more Mustangs. And I will attack them. So the Mustangs will be my answer to his air. You see me going back, thinking on going range, then going back to aerial. I actually don't remember if I ended up with range or aerial. Also leveled those wasps here because they are doing very well, and with level 2 they should be able to win against his wasps. End up going for aerial, I think. Don't have a lot of money left. I will grab speed again, so I can approach here faster, which I, considering I already have speed from the specialist, so it will be almost the speed of a crawler this Typhoon. And one more crawler here. You can see that I also moved the crawler from here somewhere else. I think this was the one I put here before last turn, because it wasn't doing much. You can see my wasp winning here, the deep flank. My Typhoon reached his tower. Tower debuff. Abyss getting to hit his factory. One factory is down, the other is taking a lot of damage from the wasps. My Mustangs, without the range, only AA, were not able to survive for a very long time. But it didn't matter. And that is victory for me. Very fast game, round 6. Typhoons did their job. If he had moved a factory here, the Typhoons would not be able to push, but they will distract the factory for some time. It's high explosive factory, so less damage. And it's level 3 Typhoon. It would protect my tower if he went for an aggressive factory on this side. But that didn't happen. And tower debuff won this side. I think I would have won even without a tower debuff. But let's look at the victories I said before. And also, if you're not subscribed yet, you could subscribe. It really helps me. Let's return to the lobby. And the multiplayer, and you can just click here and combat record. And here you can see your last games. So yeah, defeated, because I defeated this player, not I was defeated. And you can see here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. When I was on this one, I said I was 8, but actually I was at 9. Here you can see lost to 2, so I lost to Crab. I lost to Crab. Then this game was really good. Defeated Tough Ego. I won with 6 HP. It was a really good game. I wanted to get the replay and post it, but the game was updated and broke the replay because they changed levels of cards and things like that, and it broke the replay. Although I think I can show the last round of the replay. It won't be really broken because I have to pass through all the cards during the game. So let's go here. Replace. It should be around here. Rage, Mantle, Aki Crab, Ego. Let's go here. It was a Arc Saber versus. In the end, I went for Fortress. It was what made me win. Let's skip here. I started with 5 Badgers, so I went 5 Badgers, Fortress. I tried to go for Marksman, but he went for healing. I went, now I'm going to kill his sabers with my double shot marksman and then healing sabers. And my marksman did nothing. His sabers kept staying alive. It was very annoying. Yeah, on the turn that I went for more damage for my marksman, decided to invest on them, he went for healing. But let's go here. Hound 9. And you can see here, 6 HP. And I was 6 HP, he was like 5,000. And then I started winning every round. You will see that I was kinda greedy too. Almost every fortress has an item. So yeah. Barrier. Which in the end was useless because I used the fortress barrier. So yeah. This item was the first item I grabbed it. And I used the barrier to protect me against a spell, I think. I attacked the barrier into the fortresses. But this one's very good. Attack production. Also damage. So he can kill his sabers faster. And every fortress was here was level 2. And I grabbed even one more on this round. So go quick deploy. Instead he went for double shot into his sabers and range. So he was trying to fight my fortress with the sabers, but didn't quite work. And now he's trying to go for a mountain, level 2 mountain, elite recruited. But mountain with no tax, yep, not going to do it. And I was winning quite convincingly at this point of the game. I was winning the shaft clear. If 5 badgers were clearing faster than his arclights, squashing fire in range. And my fortresses are stronger than his. You can see that I also went anti-air barrage because he had air at some point of the game. He was investing in a few wasps, but he sold the wasps after I grabbed the anti-air barrage, which ended up being a useless tech here, but it didn't make a difference. I won anyway. Let's see if I can find the point where I got this HP. No, here, full HP. I meant no, so it's the next one. Round 7. Yeah, at round 7, 6 HP, and he is at max HP at 4,700. So yeah, that was the comeback. Unfortunately, the cards are broken, and yeah, if I try to play from the start every round, it goes really bad. even sometimes there's deployments, but the deployments don't appear, and some units I buy stay in the place of the deployment and stay in the middle. It's very broken. But you can see, this is the turn that I start to win. You can see me loaning, going for an range because, yeah, 6 HP. I had to do everything I could to start winning. And 4 fortress at this point. And I think it was the point also squashing here, so that clear is decent. And I start winning on this one. Even if I was the point of any damage, I would lose 6 HP. The first game that I get so low and then win after that. Since I did grab Electromag on my marksman to stop his sabers from healing at some point, but it didn't quite work. I had to invest in Fortress to be able to kill him. But another item. But that's it. Hope you all enjoyed this video. Don't forget to leave a like and a comment. I already asked you to subscribe, but if you didn't, you could. But that's it. I will see you on the next one.